Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati.
Now here's the pitch.
The left fielder, Jesse.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He brings a 4-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Musgrove is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The third baseman, number 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Oh, 2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
1-1 is in there for the second strike. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas is there, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Moustakas leads off second with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Still even at 2-2. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Newman's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And there are runners at the corners now. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 5. Low for ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Bottom of the inning now. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Bauer playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No one out with a runner at second. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Shoots this one over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Set to get his day started, Kevin Kramer. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. So no one on now after the sac fly. And now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So here's the Reds pitcher, Trevor Bauer. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready for another chance? Jesse Winker. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Popped him up. Stallings has a play. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19.
Settling in now, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's flared out toward left. Frazier will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So up next for the Buccos, Joe Musgrove. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. To first, fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no strike.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Eugenio Suarez.
third baseman, number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right. Nick Castellanos now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now the 2-0 is a letter-high fastball swung on and missed.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hit. So digging in now, Brian Reynolds is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Hit back up the middle, fielded by Moustakas. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Won't offer at what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next to the party.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Count now a ball and a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hung in there on that one.
Lucky to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking forward.
Start the at-bat. The 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reynolds will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Trevor Bauer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. This is line to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Boy, Dero, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball. 1-0. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Suarez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
No, that's down.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout? Or you're still looking for the... Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch one-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Kevin Newman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here it comes, 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the...
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone!
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
That's a ball.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Galvis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 10.
Standing in, Brian Reynolds. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
The 2-1 home. It's taken for strike 2. No outs, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Pulled toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it. Moran isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Kramer. He's set and the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. A fly out and a single for him so far. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Turning for second is Castellanos. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now, Aristides Aquino. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Bell brings it in, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Digging in, Freddie Galvis, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base. base hit.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tucker Barnhart goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Travis Jankowski will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Phillip Ervin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Phillip Ervin.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Galvis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Heading out towards shallow right, Polanco will reach out with one hand to make the... Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Winker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped him up. Stevenson is there for it. And the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Winker. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Frazier comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further.
In there, a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
0-1 the count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And this one's in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Misses, ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Frazier will get there, and he puts it away to coming to the plate now, Brian Reynolds. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number 1.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Josh Bell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Gregory Polanco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ready now, Nicholas Castellanos starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now in the box, Aristides Aquino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 3.
So stepping in, Freddie Galvis. His past history with Keone Kela. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates,